What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to a month here on the Heroes for Hire Lazarus Pit, here on the Heroes for Hire Patreon. My name is Ciara Lawler and I am joined as always by my best man, your favourite, Mr. Sean Mead. Sean, how's it going? Happy birthday to Conor. It feels weird when the person who's not the favourite, it's their birthday.
I think we're both equally respected.
I don't know about that, but it is my birthday, yes. Thank you very much. I'm another year older.
You're 21 now, huh?
I feel. Imagine if I was just like 16 when we started this, but you were the same age.
Yeah. I'm whatever age I am now.
I assume 35 or something like that.
Yeah, I look like it, but that's because I sleep on my face a lot.
It's been a rough few years.
It's been bad.
It is my birthday, Sean, which means one thing. No presents, and you have to be nice to me for one day, obviously. Now, Sean, my birthday present is in your house currently, so I can't open it on our Patreon birthday episode.
True. If you want, I can tell you what it is, but it's not going to be the same.
Don't you open my present, but like on camera, showing it to me.
I will be honest, it's still stuck in customs at the minute. It's been traipsing its way across the continental United States.
Look, it's absolutely fine. So because it's my birthday, that maybe if someone's maybe a newer Patreon, they don't know the rules over here. So 10 months of the year, you guys, the people who support us, and to be honest with you, we kind of love you all very much, that you guys big support kisses. Us through thick and thin, and thanks to being here, we can kind of do everything ad free over on the main show and do all those extra shows. But 10 months of the year, you get to choose the dog shit movies that we have to review here on the Patreon.
You get to impart your terrible taste onto us.
Terrible taste. But for 2 months of the year, 2 months only, and that is May and June, just so happens the Sean's birthday is next month, actually around the exact same time as my birthday. And what happens is for those months, we get to choose the movie that we review. And I have been taking this as an opportunity, and every year there are movies that we're in a difficult situation because me and Sean spend so much time together, right? So when I see something that I like, for example, Young Justice, right? You have people in your friend group that you're like, this thing you will love, you should watch it. But because I'm telling Sean to do that, he won't watch it.
Yeah, I hate being told to do shit.
but every single time I've ever said, Sean, I think you like this, afterwards, he's always like, wow, why didn't I watch this sooner?
What a great time I just had, experiencing this piece of media.
For example, this week I sent Sean a YouTube clip of a wrestling thing, right? Now, I know he didn't watch it, right? Because you send it on WhatsApp and you're like, hey, here's the YouTube video, you should watch this, you'll like this. I know he's not going to watch it. It takes him about 3 or 4 weeks to
I'll get
warm
around
up.
to it. I'll get around to it, guys. It's on the list.
But I know when he does, I'll get a random message at maybe 12 o'clock at night that'll say, geez, that was a good video.
Yeah. That's... We've built our friendship around that dynamic, I think.
I understand that at this point. So I would say last year, Sean, my biggest push for you to watch was The Fall Guy.
True. You saw this and it changed your goddamn life.
I watched this movie when it was released, and I seen it 3 times in the cinema. I kept tricking people to go to see other movies, and then just so happened that we'd missed that movie.
But you know what's just about to start is The Fall Guy.
I did that to call. So a friend of the pod called Fantasy, who hosted one of the Heroes many years ago, me and him were going to, I think it was Fast and the Furious 9 or 10 maybe last year, and we were meant to watch that at 8 o'clock, and I was like, oh yeah, I'll text you when I'm home, because I was out doing so. And I just waited an extra... I knew this was at 15:15. You know what I mean?
And have you told Cahill this?
I did, yes.
Ah, good.
But afterwards, he said to me, fuck yeah, what a movie.
And look, I will be honest, I now own this movie, the extended edition on Blu-ray.
And I'm going to talk I'm going to talk a lot at the early part of this review, and then what's going to happen is I'm going to sit back because I really want to know what Sean thinks, because it's pretty obvious that I voted this as my favourite movie of last year, and I will still stand by that. I rewatched it again today and yesterday just in preparation for this, and I will literally stand by what I said.
You're insane.
No, I'm not. I'm not. It's the perfect movie, right? But I think I was watching it again, and I was like, I had that mode where maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it was like a fever dream that it wasn't as good as I thought it was. And
I was watching this, and I texted you at one point about halfway through because I was fully bought in.
Yes. It's just, I remember, and then today I was watching it again and I got 25 minutes in and I went, nah, it's a banger.
Yeah.
Still a banger.
Nah, this movie fucks.
It fucks hard. So, if you haven't seen The Fall Guy, I'm going to tell you right now, we're about to spoil everything about that movie. But go watch it. Nobody else did.
And hey, we would both recommend that you watch it.
Yes!
Guys, this is a really good movie.
We fucking got it, boys. To tell you how much I like this movie, I got married last year, Sean, and my first dance song was the theme song of this movie.
I was made for loving you, baby.
It was the Kiss version, and we did I Was Made for Loving You as our first dance, because I watched this with my wife, and I was literally having an out-of-world experience, and I was like, that song needs to be our wedding song.
and I will say, I was invited to the wedding, of course.
You were best man.
When you get best man at the wedding, you know?
Yeah,
kind of a
obviously.
good guy. When it kicked off on the dance floor, everyone fucking loved it. It was the coolest thing I've ever seen.
It has a slow build. It's slow build, and then the guitar kicks in about a minute in, and then everyone piles onto the dance floor. So if you're looking for the first dance song, Sean, I'm willing to hand it off to you.
Be grand.
Yeah, just leave it. So, Sean, I have finished all of my speeches. Now, I'm going to ask the question that everybody wants to know, because even though it's my birthday month, as usual, it's all about fucking SM. All
right.
Sean, what did you think of The Fall Guy?
This movie made me want to make movies again.
Yes!
Because we met doing a film course.
Yes.
And just seeing the machine that is film production as it's portrayed in this film, it's just so fucking interesting, all of it. But also, it's a really good action flick.
And if you're looking for a bit of romance, Sean, romance, comedy, it's a rom-com.
The chemistry between Emily Blunt and Ryan Gosling is off the fucking charts.
I'm going to say something, Sean, and look, you can give out to me, and obviously I'm going to be extremely biased, so I'm going to go way too far, and I'm going to need you to drag me back in. Okay. But is Ryan Gosling the best comedic actor of our generation? I'm standing there.
Look, I think he's possibly the most versatile actor of our generation. I think you put that man in anything, he excels.
Yeah, well, he's just Gosling. Like, he's just and it's Gosling. The best Gosling hair, best Gosling look.
Best Gosling. Oh man, if you didn't think I immediately saved photos of that hair, I was like, I'll do that one day. I look like Gosling.
We've talked about this with Fury and Brad Pitt.
The Brad Pitt haircut.
It's the Brad Pitt. When people kept going to the barbers, like, I want to look like Brad Pitt, but you don't look like Brad Pitt, so that hair could look through. If you don't look like Ryan Gosling, I mean that with the nicest possible way, Sean. But
better. I look better than Ryan Gosling.
You obviously look better than Ryan Gosling.
Yeah,
but
thanks.
I wouldn't say you have the facial structure for Ryan Gosling and that Ryan Gosling haircut.
It's a very specific hair.
It's a very specific and messy, but also clearly done for like 2 hours.
Yeah. Also, I'm looking at I found on eBay a Miami Vice stunt jacket. Imagine rocking around wearing that. You'd feel so cool. Speaking of
the Miami, we are going to jump around in this movie, fine. Right? Because there's
stunts, you might say.
There's so many scenes that I want to talk to you about. There's so many things that I love. There's not one scene that's bad. I'll fight you if you say there is. And then I then spent, after I watched this movie, I spent the next month, and you know this is what I do when I enjoy a movie. watching other people watch this movie for the first time.
Yeah. You live vicarious. You get that initial reaction
and
again.
Then I love the dichotomy of emotions when, say, like, I get one or two really good ones where they have the same reaction. And there was one or two I remember where there was like other people were like having the same experience of like, oh my God, I love movies. Oh my God, I love films. How are they making this? I want to make a movie. That kind of thing, right? But there was one other one where they didn't laugh at any of the jokes, and Gosling was giving it. He's giving it. Right? And the level of sickness and a hatred I felt for those random people.
Because this movie is genuinely very funny as well.
Really funny.
Like, and one of my favourite, and it's in quite an emotional part of the film.
Yeah.
But I love the, you want to drive me to my car? And he drives like 2 feet.
There is so many quotable scenes in this movie. There's so many quotable lines. I tried to take them all down, and I just ended up filling a whole page, and I was like, oh no, well, I can't read all of these. This is all ridiculous.
The script verbatim, like,
yeah, there's no point. But like, it's actually funny. Like, and there's some, like, say, there's like naked good laughs, like all the glass in his hood that he's like tipping out forever. But for some reason, even those kind of jokes, Gosling somehow pulls it off, and I don't know how he does it, that you're still kind of bought in that it's like realistic.
And it's still cool. Like, he is just the coolest guy in the world in this movie.
But he's Gosling's level of awkwardness cool. So, like, he's never too cool for me and you to look at him and go, he's too cool for us to aspire to be.
Yeah, because I think what he does in this film, and I feel other actors might not do it as much, is he's willing to be the butt of the joke.
Yeah.
Like, it's ridiculous that he behaves like this a lot of the time.
So David Leitch is the guy who directed this, and David Leitch directed Bullet Train. And the minute you said you love Bullet Train, I was like, well, I mean, he's going to be locked into the Fall Guy, obviously, because David Leitch is a former stunt director, stunt coordinator, one of the biggest in Hollywood for many years, and co-directed the first John Wick with Chad.
Yes. And he directed Nobody as well, didn't he?
He directed Deadpool 2, Bullet Train. I can't remember what else he did, but he's involved in. Yeah, he's involved in a lot of stuff. Super talented. And the fact that he was involved in those stunts, what this movie is, Sean, is it's real, and I fucking love that. Like, the stunts are legitimately done by stunt people who are incredibly talented. Like, the bit when they're in the fucking dumpster and it's spinning in the fucking street. Insane
level of choreography. And like, they just... That was written, and it was like, oh no, we can do this.
Well, because David Leitch has the thing where he knows the limit. Like, he can go up to, what can I do physically? And that's the limit. I'm going to write this to the point of pure insanity. That, like, just before where I would go, geez, that's a bit much.
Yeah. And I do like, there is a line in this movie when he's in the club and he's like, oh, you get Oscars for that? He's like, no. Felt very on the nose.
Like, it's the stunts in this are incredible, and I think a lot of people factor in on that. But what I will say is the camera work, the script, the dialogue, the things that they do in scenes, the setup payoff of the blanks of the Miami Vice boat show, like, everything is set up, everything's a Chekhov's gun for later on. There's no wasted time, no wasted motion.
No, everything is very purposeful in this movie, which makes sense because it's made a lot by stunt people. But everything has a reason for being there. And I also like, just back on Ryan Gosling and Emily Blunt, I like how, there's not a lot of confusion between those characters. Like, there's not like,
no,
they
there's
go
no,
the whole
like,
movie without talking or...
They don't fall out over, like, something that you could solve with a post-it note.
Yeah, it's an actual, like, I messed up, I know I messed up, but me saying I'm sorry doesn't immediately fix that. But then they work together for the rest of the film.
They are. Look, and I mean it. Ryan Gosling and Emily Blunt are two of the best actors in the world, so it makes sense. But their chemistry is incredible in this movie. Like this movie is a rom-com, really. At the end of the day, like with loads of action involved in it. And every scene that they're in is an A+, where they're just talking, and it's because the dialogue does not feel scripted in any way. It feels they're talking over each other. They're like before
this
somebody finishes. This is your
favourite thing. You love naturalistic dialogue.
I love that shit. Like Amazing Spider-Man with like Emma Stone and Andrew Garfield. Like I love that shit. Like I don't want the scene where Emily Blunt says so. A gap of a second. Ryan Gosling says something. A gap of a second. Like that scene in the car when he's listening to like Taylor Swift. And
All Too Well is playing.
and they're having like a full-on discussion, and like even the bit where she's like, I fucking hate that bullshit, that fucking thumbs up stunt guy bullshit, like it's so stupid. Like that sounds super real, as like a real person would be like, that's fucking bullshit, man, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, it feels like a stunt person had a partner say that to them or something. Like coming up with that off on the fly would be weirder than someone just having said it before.
Because they never, like not normal people, like Emily Blunt never goes over the top angry, or she's never like, it's more just like she's more like just annoyed at him. Because she's like, like, I fucking love you. What? You're an idiot. What are you doing? Yeah,
like this could have worked. But he does. There's that really nice moment where he's like, no one wants to be the thumbs down stunt guy.
Yeah, I didn't think you wanted to. I would say that's the best scene in the whole movie. That's that bit on the board. Because Gosling has been hamming it up. He's been comedic for about an hour and 15 at that point. And then he has like, I would say maybe a 3-minute scene where he's on that boat and it's not moving. And he's on the walkie-talkie to Jodie. And he's talking to Emily Blunt and he's just being like, look, I didn't know what to say. Like, I didn't just lose you, I lost myself. I don't know who I am if I wasn't like a stuntman, the thumbs up stuntman guy.
And I left it so long that then saying anything didn't feel like enough.
And you can see, I remember I was watching that scene today and I was like, Gosling is like the best actor ever. Like,
Gosling's fucking great.
To do the first hour and 15 of just like Naked Gun comedic stuff, and then to switch it on a dime, and I immediately believe him as like heartfelt Colt, where he's just like, I'm trying my best and I really love you so much and I want to make it up to you.
And like, I get why it had to happen in the film, but part of me wished he made it to the karaoke. I know, and that's too much levels of he's just perfect at that point.
Yeah, no, it was better. I think it's better that way, because he's like, it builds up that tension. It's constantly building up the tension of them not meeting. Like even when he first turns up to do the stunt and she never sees him until afterwards and stuff like that. Like you always have that thing in your head of what's she going to say when she sees him.
Yeah, and and even that discussion about like the hat and shit like that she's wearing.
I want to talk about.
Yeah,
go on.
It's just two very good actors talking to each other.
The bit with the hat and the head, that's genuinely real. That they did a take where the hat went flying and it was just completely improv. That Gosling was like, "Wouldn't it be funny if I did this?"
And they kept it.
Yeah, of course, because you just have these two like just burning a hole in the camera. Just like their chemistry is ridiculous.
Sorry, and you were going to say before I cut you off.
I want to get into, other than Gosling and Blunt, were you surprised with the level of cast in this movie?
Man, it's so good, and like there's no weak link really. I did know Hannah Waddingham was the villain straight away because it's a producer in a movie about making movies. Of course she's going to be bad.
And also Hannah Waddingham, I think she plays a really good bad guy.
She really does, and she is chewing scenery. Like, she's great. Aaron Taylor-Johnson fucking kills it as the dickhead. I
think Aaron Taylor-Johnson is another one of my favourite actors, just because, like, he's so ridiculous. Like, it's so funny how much of a dickhead he can be doing his Matthew McConaughey impression.
Yes. And Winston Duke as like the stunt supervisor.
Winston Duke does a really good job in this as well. And then Oscar nominee Stephanie Zhu is just like 15 down the call sheet.
But I love her, like that whole scene that leads into that garbage truck chase is great. I love the fucking dog that only speaks French commands.
Jean-Claude. He's like, Jean-Claude, attaque!
And she gets an action set piece as well. Just really good.
When he looks at Jean-Claude in that action set piece, he goes, engage your core!
Yeah. He buckles in the dog, and then the dog is like, you should buckle yourself as well.
So this movie... Go on.
I was going to say, can we just talk about the nightclub scene for a second?
There's so many different scenes, by the way, but the nightclub scene, the reason why I knew you were going to like this is because obviously Scott Pilgrim, that nightclub scene, I was like, oh, Sean's going to be all fucking over this scene.
And it's like, yeah, let's just shoot a fight in a nightclub while he's on drugs during neon night. Like, of course. Like,
and everyone has sparkles coming off them every time he kicks them.
Yeah, and that leads into this on foot chase that he does to cut off the taxi cab.
And the fact that he stops the car by putting the fucking gum shield in and then just getting hit by the car.
So that's because it's like, and then I love every moment in this where you realise, oh no, he's a stuntman. Like he's,
but like it's giving me the vibe of, and I mean this in a weird way, John McClane. Like, you know, the action star that gets hurt? Like, he's not good. Like, he's good at certain things. But, like, in an action movie, the action star would catch up to the car and just, like, fucking break down the door or break through the back window or something and drag you mad out. He's like, how do I stop this car? I know, I'll get hit by the fucking car and then he'll have to stop.
Because he's just hit a guy. Like, and he walks away with, like, a scratch on him.
Because he still has the gum shield in, and then he's like, I know Kevin. I know Kevin.
It's so creative. That leads to like the spit in the hotel, which is when I texted you, because there's the split screen discussion.
And the split screen discussion is very, I got Edgar Wright from that. That's like so Edgar Wright.
It's so Edgar Wright. It's this sounds wanky, but it's Orson Wellesy in that it's a filmmaker talking about the language of cinema in a movie. Yeah,
when I was watching this the first time, I was like, this movie I think is made for me. Like, just me. I think they've just designed this movie with Ryan Gosling for me.
It's like, because it's clever, and it's an emotional moment. It's also funny. It's also super interesting. It's also super cleverly shot.
And the bit when he's just like, and she was a lady of the night, and it's just like, no, that's not Notting Hill.
Getting her Julia Roberts movies confused.
Like, that whole split screen is something that I don't think I've seen that in a movie in 10, 15, 20 years. When was the last time you seen a split screen like that?
Maybe like Hot Fuzz. I think there's a split screening in there.
That's 07. That's a long time ago.
That's but I would love if that's the leg. It's like this. I want this movie. I want other people to watch this movie and then want to try making movies again.
Sorry, Sean. What did you say there? What was the first sentence?
Connor, look here. It's your birthday.
Yeah.
You're my best friend. I love you. Shut the fuck up.
But there's so much humble pie that you're eating.
I know, there is egg on my face cooked in the oven of shame.
Imagine me watching this, right? And I'm best friends with you, and you wouldn't fucking watch it because I was like, lad, this movie is for us. They made it for us.
It's one of the great regrets of my life is that we could have spent the past year together talking about this movie. But that's on me as a person.
And if you had seen it, would you have voted for best movie of the year, or were just maybe top 5? Or
what did I vote for best movie of the year?
Probably Dune.
Probably Dune. Yeah, it's no Dune, is it?
I think it's better than Dune. Okay, fine. Dune is the best movie. I think I said Dune 2 is the best movie of last year, but this is my favourite movie of last year.
Yeah, and you're gonna dine out on me saying this,
please.
But I watched this, and then my fiance came home, and a part of me was like, I'll just watch it again if she wants.
Just watch it again. Show it to somebody else. Infect somebody else.
Yeah. But we got the Blu-ray now, you know?
This would be right up her alley. She'd fucking be all over this as well.
Yeah, no, she'd love this. She would love this.
From the very first scene, by the way, the one shot from the truck through the building. You get introduced to all the different characters, all the different setups, and then you see Ryan Gosling going up in the elevator and him and Jodie having the really like natural conversation of like swimsuits, spicy margaritas on the beach, all that stuff. And then Gosling legitimately did that stunt right then and there at the end of the long shot.
Crazy. Like the resets on that for however many times they had to do it.
How many times would you have to do that water? Because not only do you have to do all of the setup with all of the crew, because there's lots of extras. There's all the different dialogue. Gosling is carrying it, like talking consistently throughout.
And they're also like rigging him up as he's like getting into position.
They legitimately rigged him up for the stunt in the one shot.
It's fucking crazy. They just decided to go all out on this movie. And
that's the first scene. Like, that's the first proper scene. And after that scene, I was like, oh, I'm all in. Okay, cool. It's been, 75 seconds?
Yeah.
I think this is the best thing ever.
I think, I love this.
I think I might love this movie. And, like, the fact that Gosling does that stunt legitimately in real life, and he came out and was like, he did it because, obviously, it's a love letter to all the stuntmen everywhere, and he has loads of different stunt people who help him out on this movie. But I think he also said he had to put the sunglasses on because he's terrified of heights, and he was scared so shitless that
can't tell.
So you can't see his fear. So he puts the sunglasses on just to cover himself.
And then that's it kind of. Excuse me.
Oh, he's allergic to good movies.
It's not usually a problem on the Patreon. It's what were we saying? The fear in his eyes.
The big stunt. Come on, you're back with me.
Big stunt. I'm back. I'm locked in. It's I watched through the credits of this, and they show a lot of the behind the scenes, how the stunts were pulled off. Yes. And how fucking happy everyone is every time a stunt works.
Yeah. Like, they legitimately got Ryan Gosling with a shovel on the side of that fucking dump truck going over the bridge in Australia. They said they shut the bridge down for a whole morning, and they fucking got him strapped onto the truck and just dragged him along with all the sparks. So
fucking cool. Like, and it looks fantastic. This whole movie looks great, like it goes without saying. But the end bit, the whole end sequence, man. I was creaming myself. It was amazing. There's a bit where I out loud shouted, go fuck yourself.
That's the highest praise we can give.
Yeah, because it's where they do the car flip, but it goes over another car.
Yes.
And it's a practical car flip.
Yeah, legitimately.
Who does that? He's like monkey barring across the skids on a helicopter for half of the time.
And then when the music kicks in, the big music score, he puts up the two middle fingers once he has it, he just drops out of a fucking helicopter. Yeah. Like, you're never going to look cooler than that, right, Gosling?
You're going into the crash mat straight away.
And the fact that, like, they're dragging the crash mat with him because all the stunt crew are there trying to help him.
Yeah.
Like, we got to save him. He's in the helicopter.
And also, I'm again jumping around, and you mentioned it earlier, the payoff of the Miami Vice stunt show, where I could probably do it with my hands tied behind my back.
Yeah.
And then suddenly later on,
he has to do it. He has to do it. And once you see it line up, like when I seen that the first time and it lines up and he's in the boat, and I was like, that is such fucking smart. Like, it's obvious, right? There's loads of scripts. They do that millions of times in Hollywood, that you do something you paid off later on. But I just love when it works that smoothly. That, like, she asks him, what's the deal with the Miami Vice take, like, an hour and a half ago? And he says so, and she goes, I didn't ask for your life story. And he's like, oh, you asked.
you did ask, for what it's worth.
Because at that point, it actually adds it's adding layers to him as a character, because that's only the very start of the movie. But then an hour and a half in, we're like through him all of these other stunts. So we kind of know what he's able to do. And so then when he does that, you're like, oh, sure, you mentioned that earlier on, of course.
And I like how Emily Blunt's character, Jodie, is just watching that clip of the explosion on a loop, because she knows.
Yeah.
It's like, hang on. He was driving a speedboat through fire. That's what he does.
And then he comes in with the big hero shot out of water and he's jacked to the gills.
Oh my God.
The music is playing.
See, if I had the haircut, I could look like that, you know?
That's the only thing stopping you. You're held back.
I also love how Winston Duke's character and Ryan Gosling's character have this little game that they just quote movies to each other.
Winston Duke is such a funny character in this movie because he turns into the big heavy powerhouse in that big fight scene. But up until that point, he's really, really funny as like the stunt coordinator because him and Gosling have clearly been through everything. Like, you just immediately get that chemistry of just pure friendship. And when Gosling's shitting himself and he starts quoting Rocky to him and he's like, oh, don't quote Rocky to me, fuck's sake.
And there's a bit where they're like texting and you just see their previous texts.
Yeah.
And it's just like Rambo. Well, technically Rambo First Blood, but Rambo counts. It's like, what are we doing?
And they're literally talking like me and you, because like, when he's talking about the sand and he's like, whether it's an inch or a mile. He's like, oh, Fast and the Furious, yes!
Yes. They have this little dumb handshake that they do.
When he picks up the fucking tomahawk. And then he screams, Daniel Day-Lewis. He throws it.
And then Gosling later is like, yeah, and his Last of the Mohicans thing didn't work out. But like,
and Emily Blunt is just looking at him like, what the fuck are you talking about?
What's going on? Also love Emily Blunt beats the shit out of him when he comes in the alien
he's like
costume.
Stabs him and he's like, don't worry about it, you got out just before the ink into the bloodstream. There's 3 times that Winston Duke in that fight goes, and he goes, Daniel Day-Lewis, and he throws the tomahawk, and then he goes, Jason Bourne, and then he like puts it over his head, and then he goes, Dwayne The Rock Johnson, and he like fucks them over the countertop.
It's so good. He's just like, and again, it's just people who love cinema just making a movie. Like,
it's genuinely just massive nerds, like movie nerds, just doing a movie, and like that's exactly what they would do. And also, Winston Duke's like 6'6" and a tank, so he can do that.
Yeah, the payoff of the blanks is great.
Yes, I love the bit in that fight scene when he sets up the couch. And then, like, they fall over the balcony, he lands on the couch, and the other guy, like, breaks his back, landed on the ground.
Because he's a stuntman and he knows what a fall is. Like, I love watching someone who's just good at their job.
Yeah.
And stuntmen are just, they have to be the best.
Well, they have to, otherwise you don't live.
You get one job.
you don't exist. I think there's so many really funny lines. I mean, you could just quote back 4 funny lines. And when he's talking about the sand, and he's like, that's a king. What's that kind of shore there? That tide is coming in. That's a king tide.
Yeah.
I don't feel right. The sand isn't good.
And I like when he's like, no, here's what we do. We let the tide come in, compress the sand. We do, and he says, and we shoot dusk for dawn.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, we'll just reverse the sunrise.
And he, then Winston Duke goes, you're stalling. And he goes, 2 things can be true at once.
And like, the sand is too loose. You know, he wrecks that camera.
And David Leitch has come out in an interview and he said, like, that is a legitimate conversation they had on that day when they arrived to the beach. That the stuntman and him were talking and they were like, what's the sand like? And they were like, it's a bit loose, it's not great, will we wait, will we not? And then the stuntman's like, no, that's okay. But then they add that to the script, that he then they have the exact same conversation just in the movie.
One of my favourite, it's a dumb joke, but every time they're like, oh, this is a big deal, and they're just like, yeah, Comic-Con, Hall H. Like,
Comic-Con, Hall H. Or Gosling's delivery on 85% of things makes me laugh. I don't know what he does with his voice or how he delivers things, but it's always so funny, him saying stupid shit. For example, when Jodie finally sees him, and she's like, I didn't approve him. And he looks at Winston Duke and goes, I'm not approved. I'm not approved.
So indignant. Like.
Or else when he meets Gail and Jodie at the hotel, and he's still seeing the unicorn.
Yes.
He's talking to Jodie, and then Gail's like, wow, you look rough. And he just goes, a lot of running around, Gail.
When he's talking to, like, is it Kevin behind the counter? It's just like, I want a fruit plate. Is that how this works?
And no, it's originally the girl, and she's like, should I call room service? And he's like, well, if that's what normally happens, I suppose.
That's what we usually do. Yeah. When he's outside panicking, he's just like, I'm going to go to the police. I'm going to talk to the police. Don't go to the police. Who's that? It's the police. The other funniest joke is with I love the scene when she keeps making him do the stunt with the flames. The fire into the rock.
Over and over and over again. And like talking him through the script. He's like, he probably don't understand the script, but like the cowboy, he's a dickhead, and he's broken the alien's heart, and the alien went off and she did Pilates. She got a banging revenge body. She's living her life, and he just keeps getting absolutely creamed against the wall, and then he's just like, is there any scene where the alien and the cowboy talk in private?
No.
Nope, they're very open in what they talk about. And then when he tries to break down the alien nodding, it was apparently improv by one of the extras.
Really?
They just started nodding, and then they really thought that Ryan Gosling, Emily Blunt and David Leitch thought that was the funniest thing ever, that this alien guy just keeps nodding to all of this stuff. And they then hand him the big megaphone, and he's just like, I had a similar experience with my wife's sister.
No.
Get the fucking back.
Also, I had to look it up because there's the line, I'm the director, you're a stunt guy, we need to keep it super profesh. Profesh is my middle name. He said your middle name was Danger. That's a stage name.
That's when she finds him listening to Taylor Swift and he's crying, and she's just like, what are you doing? He's like, just chilling down and chilling down under. That's what they call it down here, but it's just chilling down.
Chilling down for short, you know.
Just chilling down for short.
You need carbs. Your brain runs on glucose.
Yeah, he's shouting at Aaron Taylor Johnson because the problem is Aaron Taylor Johnson was training for Craven, I think, at the same time. So he's literally like, him and Gosling are as ripped because Gosling's coming off Barbie. So the two lads are literally as ripped as humanly possible that a human can be. So that's why it's so funny that he's just like, you need carbs.
I'm just scrolling through quotes now because this movie's fucking great. I'm just a stunt guy. I'm working on Metal Storm 2. You're a liar. We're only on Metal Storm 1.
That is the most Naked Gun sentence. That is a real, like, Loaded Weapon, Naked Gun script thing that I'm just like, that's really funny. That it can have that kind of humour and then also have like the other types of humour as well. It's so good. By the way, Metal Storm looks like the worst movie of all time, which makes it funnier.
Looks horrendous. Also can't believe they got Jason Momoa in for a cameo.
That is such a good payoff to you have Ryder's fridge and it just has the post-it note Momoa or Momoa.
Just real. Like,
oh man, all those quotes, by the way, on the fridge are all really, really funny. So it's if you pause it and just read them, they all look fucking ridiculous.
There is one, I think it's in the bathroom, and it just says "clean this mirror." And it's just
there's another one that says "pretend you went to Juilliard." So stupid. By the way, the 8.5 car rolls that they did for that stunt is the official world record. That's legit. That they broke in the movie, and then the stuntman was talking about it, and he was like, they did it twice, and the first time he turned, and then he hit the, I don't know, cannon, rocket,
like
whatever.
Hydraulic ram.
The hydraulic cannon yoke, and he just flipped it. I think he did 6.5, and then he turned. Then they tried it again. They set everything back up. He turned, but he held it 1 second longer, and then hit the cannon, and then he did 8.5. So it's literally
Crazy.
1 second in the difference.
And like, imagine being a stuntman and just being like, no, I'll just crash it again.
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
Because I want to do it. Like,
funny story I have about this movie is that Ryan Gosling ran into Steven Spielberg at one stage, and Spielberg said that he really loved the movie, and Gosling was like, if I've done nothing in my career I've done one movie where Steven Spielberg walked up to me and said, hey, I really loved The Fall Guy that you did last year.
He was like, it's all been worth it from here. Do you like how Aaron Taylor-Johnson fucking explodes at the end of this movie?
What I do love about Aaron Taylor-Johnson is his big inspirational speech, like with the full McConaughey voice, when he's just like, it's high noon at the end of the universe.
Just hamming it up.
It's so good.
I was shooting way before I was paid to, or something.
Like, it's genuinely the worst movie ever, but that's what makes it funnier, because the reason the movie works, I think, is Ryan Gosling's character is obviously doing all of this mad shit, right? Constantly doing in all these insane scenarios. But he doesn't care about any of that stuff, and he doesn't want to be cool. He literally just wants to like Jodie to like him. And so even like when all the mad shit is going on and they're like, Jodie needs to finish this movie, he's like, I want to help Jodie finish the movie because it's important to her, and she's really good at this, and I don't want to fuck it up for her.
To the point that even there in the trailer, like when he like sneaks back in the costume, and she's like, it's fine, we'll just fuck the movie and we'll catch this guy, and he's like, no, absolutely not.
Yeah, because, and like, that's the most romantic thing ever. He's like, no, you are so talented and I really want to help you.
Like, it's like, I messed up us, I'm not going to mess up the movie.
Because he's like, you are way more talented than me. Like, you need this. You deserve this. You've worked so hard. Like, it's so good. But that scene still has the bit where he goes, rub soap on my belly, when he's trying to get into the fucking wardrobe. Here's some soap, rub it on my belly.
So silly, but so good is how I like to think of this.
And then, like, even say something stupid as when Gail shows up and she's talking to Jodie and he's like giving her the finger in the alien suit behind her. Like, that's such stupid humour, but it's really funny. And then when she leaves and they're like, right, this is what we're going to do. We're going to finish the movie and catch Ryder. And he just keeps being like, and then kick the fucking shit out of him.
Which, the way they catch Ryder is great. Like, just handcuffing him into the car. And
then he's going, I, Cole Shriver, and you, Tom Ryder.
Are you wearing a wire? You are, you dipshit.
Yeah, he's like, that's entrapment. He's like, it's not entrapment if you're wearing the wire, you dipshit.
Did you ever see Thelma and Louise? They died at the end. Yep.
This movie was in development since 2010, and the people who were lined up to be in the movie were Tom Cruise, Keanu Reeves, Nicolas Cage, Jason Statham, Dwayne Johnson, and I assume Ryan Reynolds was probably also heavily featured.
2010, yeah. I mean, I don't think it would have been a bad movie.
I don't think it works without Gosling. I think Reynolds kills this movie if he's there.
Yeah, but Reynolds as Aaron Taylor-Johnson's character.
Funny. Yeah, no, but I don't think Reynolds playing Gosling's character does not work. I don't know who else could pull off that balance of he's jacked so you believe that he's like a hero, but he's also an idiot who's comedic.
Yeah, I think he's got that nice little niche. Like, Tom Cruise maybe, but I think if this is a Tom Cruise movie, it's a lot more serious stunt drama.
I think he's too cool. I genuinely, like...
Yeah,
Gosling has
enough.
this weird thing where he looks like Ryan Gosling, but he's not cool, and I don't know what he does.
Yeah. He seems normal. I feel like Ryan Gosling has friends.
He seems like he looks like Ryan Gosling, but he also would not be in the cool group in school for some reason.
Yeah, like I would believe he plays board games sometimes. You know?
Like I think he like looks after his kids. He doesn't really care. So when he's just being an idiot, like it's so funny.
Yeah, I feel like he was probably... I'm trying to sum it up. Like, he's not...
What's the magic of Gosling is what we're trying to put here.
What makes the goat the goose, you know?
Because Emily Blunt, we know, is just like, she's just an amazing actress. So that's... But,
we've all seen Wild Mountain Thyme.
Yeah, I mean, other than that movie. But, like, Gosling has something weird that you can't put your finger on, but I just know Gosling is my favourite actor working. And if he's talking, I think it's really funny. If he's in a comedy role and he's trying to make me laugh, he makes me laugh.
Yeah, I think he's very well adjusted.
He goes home. He's married to Eva Mendes. He just chills, lives his life.
Yeah, just watches movies. Has a fun time.
Yeah, I think he's just a big movie nerd.
Yeah, I think that might be it. Is that he is a nerd in some respect.
He's just destined. He was destined to be a nerd, but he was just born looking like Ryan Gosling.
Yeah. His parents' genetics fucking formed him.
Yeah. I want to talk about the best part of this movie. I think the soundtrack is the best part of this movie. The music that is used. Because every time a beat drops and a song starts, there's a part of me that goes, oh fuck yeah, here we go. We're getting into this.
It's like, and it's perfectly, like, everything fits really, really well.
Well, like, not even like, say, Kiss or like I Was Made for Loving You, but like at the start when, the credits are rolling, and obviously the credits are like the script form as well, which is always super cool. But when he decides to get back into the game and he's going to go to Australia and film the movie. But when he gets into the car, Thunderstruck kicks in. And I'm just like, this is the coolest movie ever. Okay, cool.
Because they're just picking all the cool songs.
Just pick the cool songs, just play them. Another movie that does that very well, A Knight's Tale. The boys are back in town. That kind of vibe.
Yeah. This movie is one big hell yeah. And that's okay. It's also, like, I've seen some things online of people being like, this is just like the box ticking exercise for people will like this. It's all right to be appealed to as well when you're watching something. Because I just had a really fun time watching this.
That's why I'm saying, like, it's not the best movie of the year, because obviously there's loads of movies that, like, say Dune is like an epic. But I love a movie that smaller budget, it's still quite a lot of money to put into this, but I love a movie that's just a movie, 2 hours, and you're like, that movie brought me a lot of joy. That comedy. How often do you, like, things that are marked as comedies nowadays, you go and you go, that wasn't that funny, it was alright, like, it wasn't great, or it was just a bit too silly.
Yeah, it was grand. It
was grand. But like, I came out with this, I was like, that brought me joy for 2 hours, which is what a movie really should do. Then you're like, oh man, my day is better having seen that.
Yeah, I can't wait to tell my friends to watch this. And then they
won't.
will.
They won't. They'll betray you.
After a while they will,
Yeah, the big end sequence with the big jump and all, that's so good as well, that they legitimately did the big jump. Of course they did. Love
it every time.
A bit that really makes me laugh as well is Gail doing the thing of the toxic masculinity the end. When, like, they've clearly, like, murdered all those people, and, like, it's quite clear that she's going to jail, and she turns around to Joy, she's like, all this toxic masculinity, we need to get out of here, you know what I mean? All these men.
Me and you, we'll go it alone.
The gals. Hannah Waddington is so funny in that scene. She's so good.
I also love just a very small moment. They're like watching the cut of the film as Ryan Gosling is like texting her and like, answer, I'm sorry, this is really bad. And she just takes her phone and puts it in the drink.
And that's when the texter is like, I'm a pickle. Wait, no, I'm in a pickle. Autocorrect.
It's silly, stupid.
I like how
really
he's
fun.
being framed for murder and he says, I'm in a pickle.
I'm in a pickle. Ducking autocorrect.
I also, a funny part about the Metal Storm thing is that Alma, played by Stephanie Zhu, does actually get a producer
Saw
credit.
That in the little trailer thing that they show at the end.
Yeah. The other one, the post-it notes Tom has up during the shootout sequence is a reminder to buy unicorn food, which suggests that he's always on drugs and seeing that unicorn everywhere.
Pretty good. Yeah, good looking unicorn as well. I like also that split screen scene. It's like the split screen goes away and he's split screened with the unicorn using the line in the background of the set.
Yes.
Love that shit.
It's just, that is, I was watching, it's just the most, like, compact script that, like, it just hits.
Tight.
It's tight as fuck, and it hits, and everyone who worked on it is super talented and knew exactly what they wanted to do. There's a clear vision. This is the movie we're making. This is how we want it to look. And David Leitch, I think, comes out looking real good. Because apart from the performances, but just how the shots are set up, how they look, the music drops even. I'm assuming he probably controls all of that as well, so in the edit. But like, how it's all shot and how it all looks and how it all flows together is all him. And I think he comes out really well afterwards.
Yeah, I think so. And it's criminal that there is no stunt category in the Oscars.
There is going to be starting in 2027, I think.
Oh, that's pretty good. Oh, so the Fall Guy and Mission Impossible will not be in contention.
Missed it. No, they won't get it, which is unfortunate. But what can we do? I mean, what else is there to say? I could literally start this movie and do a watch along. I'd just be like, that's fucking great.
We could do that someday. We can just do it like, hey, press play now. And then we can just chat over a movie.
I just love it. If you haven't seen The Fall Guy, please go watch it. I mean, we've probably spoiled all of it, but I still think even us describing it isn't going to be. It's still better.
But that's the thing, is that like it is the spectacle is what you're watching it for.
Because we never really talked about, like, the action scenes are outrageously good. Like, they are Mission Impossible level action scenes.
Yeah, it's like Mission Impossible, John Wick style stunts and fighting.
Yeah,
with, like, there's a little bit of Bourne in there sometimes as well. Like, there's just
they take all of that when it wants to get action side, and then it does all of the rom-com stuff in the exact same movie.
Yeah, with two very likeable lead characters. I don't know. I give it 2 thumbs up personally, Conor.
I give it 7 thumbs up. If I had 7 thumbs, I would give it 7.
Have 7 thumbs.
I have 2 thumbs.
2 thumbs.
I'm going to give it the 2. I'm just going to say it's the best movie. It's probably my top 5. It's in my top 5 movies.
It's like Guardians and then this.
I had the same feeling after watching this as I had after Guardians 1.
Damn.
Yeah. I remember walking out of the cinema being like, I think I've just seen the best thing ever.
Well, bud, you should have said something, you know? I would have loved to.
I hate you.
No, you don't.
Do you want to review The Fall Guy for your birthday next month again?
Maybe. You know?
We could be in, boys.
We can do the extended version. It'll be great.
Ooh, boys, another whole... How many extra minutes? Extended version?
I think it's 20 extra minutes.
Fuck off.
It's a bit more dialogue, and a lot of, like, the chase scenes are just extended.
I've never seen... Oh my God, I'm wasting 20 extra minutes I could have seen.
I think that's it, man. There's more exposition with the drug dealer guy, as far as I know.
Also, Ryan Gosling describing all of that to Gail. He's like, I talked to the guy with the cheetah head, and then I would talk to this, and then and he like does a big long speech, and you're just like, that makes no sense, but simultaneously that all happened to you.
That's all real, but I wouldn't trust him.
I think that's it for the movie. I mean, just go watch it, please.
Go watch it and go wish Conor a happy birthday. As well.
Well, if you want, you don't have to. It's fine.
Happy 21. He's going to start drinking.
Hard drugs.
Oh, straight in. Get some unicorn food.
No
want
drink.
To take us out?
Yeah, please.
Thank you everyone for listening to this episode of The Pelp. We will be back next month with my birthday movie. Haven't decided on it yet, so do feel free to throw in any suggestions if you want to. Let us know anything else you'd like to see on the show. And just as always, thanks for being legends. We really appreciate each and every one of you.
Yeah, so I've been Ciara Lawler.
I've been Sean Meehan.
And we shall see you all next week, guys.
Bye.
Bye.